Intro friends, America, Russia, China, Japan to India are dreaming of a world on the moon. But do you know how people's life will be if the world is settled on the moon? Who lives on the moon, human or alien? Is there internet on the moon? How is the ground there? Will a person be able to breathe there? Why are the footprints of Neil Armstrong on the moon? Will we see the moon without the sun? There are a lot of questions, friends, so let's start the video without delay. And let's get to know Uncle Chanda a little closer. Friends, recently, the third moon mission from India, i.e. Chandrayaan-3, was sent to the moon. The good news is that Chandrayaan-3 has also landed on the south pole of the moon. And according to ISRO, India has also been successful in finding water there. That's why ISRO scientists are now dreaming of sending humans to the moon. Not just India, but the US Space Agency, NASA, and agencies from all countries are now dreaming of sending humans to the moon. However, when Chandrayaan-1 discovered water on the moon, scientists have since then believed that if life is possible anywhere other than the Earth, then it is only on the moon. Even NASA's space program chief, Howard Huttu, has also claimed that there will be settlements for humans to live on the moon before 2030. Humans will be active on the moon and there will be rovers to help them. But will this really happen? Talking about the moon, friends, it is the fifth largest natural object in the solar system, located at a distance of approximately 365 km from our Earth. Its diameter is 3,476 kilometers, which is about 1/8 of the Earth's solar system. After the Sun, if the brightest planet in the universe is near, then it is the Moon. But you will be surprised to know that this light is not of the Moon itself. Yes, the Moon itself has no light. Rather, the glow of the Moon is a reflection of the light emanating from the Sun. That is, we can say that if the Sun does not give us light, then we will not be able to see the Moon. Because the Moon will stop shining. Friends, just as the Earth is 23.5 degrees below its axis, the Moon is also 5.98 degrees below its axis. And just as our Earth revolves around the Sun, the Moon revolves around our Earth. It takes about 27 days and 6 hours for the Moon to complete a cycle of the Earth. While the Moon, which is rotating on its axis, completes a cycle in 27.3 days. The special thing is that the Moon rotates around the Earth and keeps its axis towards the Earth, due to which the second part of the Moon is deprived of light. And this part is called the South Pole. In fact, friends, the most dangerous part of the Moon is the South Pole. Because about 365 days of the year remain dark in this part away from the light. Some parts of the light does fall, but not as much as it falls on the North Pole. This is the reason that the temperature on the south pole of the Moon is as much as -248 degrees Celsius and at least 58 degrees Celsius. According to scientists, there are many types of minerals on the south pole of the Moon, which contain the most hydrogen. After this, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, ammonia, sodium, para, magnesium and silver are included. On the Earth of the Moon, friends, the gravitational force is also 6 times less than that of the Earth. Due to which humans will have to jump less on the Moon, as Neil Armstrong and his companions are doing in this footage. Let me tell you that the weight of a human being on the Earth, after reaching the Moon, it will be 16.5% less. Because there is a gravitational pull of about 1.62 meters per second square on the Moon. In addition, the Earth of the Moon is not at all flat like the Earth. The Earth of the Moon is extremely volatile. There are big craters here, i.e. pits are present. And these pits are made due to the fall of volcanoes. And on the Earth of the Moon, friends, you are most at risk of volcanoes. In fact, the Moon has no atmosphere there due to the decrease in gravitational force. Due to which volcanoes fall from the sky at any time. And these craters are created by the fall of these volcanoes. That's why you have to be very careful with the volcanoes on the Moon. Because here the sky keeps raining death. By the way, let me tell you that the largest craters have been found on the south pole of the Moon, whose length and depth are in many kilometers. Friends, when we look at the sky from the Earth, it looks blue. But when you stand on the Moon's surface and look at the sky, it will not look blue, but completely black. This is because there is no atmosphere on the moon, due to which the light does not scatter and the sky looks black. We all know that humans have made the earth so dirty by spreading garbage. But maybe you know that there is also a pollution spread by humans on the moon. According to geoscientists, there is so much garbage on the moon that can fill 5 trucks. And this garbage has not been spread by anyone else, but by the people who have gone there. In this garbage, which is closed in polythene, there is also astronauts' urine and vomiting. Many times people wonder how the moon was formed. So let me tell you that the moon was formed about 4.5 crore years ago by the Earth and the Solar System, which used to be a planet in the shape of Mars. There was a terrible collision between them. Although the moon used to orbit the Earth in 4 orbits, but later on, it came to us in the form of the moon. Friends, Neil Armstrong went to the moon in 1969. When he took his first step on the moon and roamed here and there, his footprints were printed on the moon, which is still present there. But why? Why didn't he move? So, see, the thing is that there is no atmosphere on the moon, due to which the winds do not blow. Now, when the wind does not blow, the soil of the moon remains wet, due to which any imprint left on the moon remains intact for centuries. That's why the footprints of Neil Armstrong are still visible on the moon and will remain visible for many years to come. Well, friends, do you know which is the largest mountain of the moon? Well, if you don't know, then like the video because we are also going to reveal this secret to you. The largest mountain of the moon can be seen on the south pole of the moon, which is 35,000 feet high, i.e. 10,668 meters. And this mountain has been named Leibniz Mountain. Let me tell you that the lunar eclipse and solar eclipse you see on the Earth, if you look at it from the moon, you will see the opposite. That is, if there is a lunar eclipse on the Earth, then there will be a solar eclipse on the moon. And if there is a solar eclipse on the Earth, then there will be a lunar eclipse on the moon. Well, at the beginning of the video, friends, we talked about the internet on the moon. Nowadays, phones are the first choice of people. The internet is needed to run the phone. Because without the internet, the phone is like a box for people. And there is a lot of boredom on the moon anyway, because there is nothing there. But now you don't have to get bored there. Because the American Space Agency NASA has made Wi-Fi available on the moon. Yes, there you will get internet convenience at a speed of 3 megabits per second, with the help of which you can also reduce your boredom on the moon. By the way, if you miss your family there, then you can also call your family on the moon. But you will be bored, but your voice will not reach them. This is because the moon and no atmosphere is present. Because of which sound waves do not work normally. Talking about astronauts, oxygen and nitrogen are filled in their spacesuits and a manual environment is created, with the help of which they talk to each other through the microphone in the spacesuit. Well, friends, if the future of humanity is the moon, then you will be able to contact the Earth through the internet and phone. But it may take 1.27 seconds for your voice to reach here. Friends, if we talk about the moon from the Earth, then it looks shiny. Especially on the full moon day, we see the moon bigger and whiter. Well, what do you think, will humans ever settle on the moon? Are there really aliens there? Do comment, like and share the video. To watch the coming videos, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon, so that you don't miss the coming videos. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Take care.